Hey, I'm Tyler.
And I'm Katie.
You're listening to Not-Stalgia, the podcast you can tape over when you're done listening to it.
I feel like all my childhood tapes, that my grandmother would tape for me from the TV, like movies that we wanted to watch, were always taped over with large fires that had happened in my town.
Oh, like she would go film the fires?
Yeah.
I see. And then
So it'd be like you're watching some kind of bootleg Thumbelina, and then all of a sudden you're watching a massive banquet hall burn down, and you're like, yeah, this is fine.
Oh, interesting. She would make. Did she edit out the commercials?
No.
This was a mark of someone with too much time on their hands when they made a homemade tape. If they edited out the commercials, because what you do is if you're actively watching the movie while you're taping it on TV, when the commercial starts, you quick stop the VCR with your remote, and then when the commercials are ending, but how do you know?
Yeah.
You quick start it again, and we had a few like that, but not all.
Good
of
for
them.
your parents.
Otherwise, you would just fast forward, of course.
Really
through the
apply
commercials.
themselves to
They did.
stealing.
We've talked. Well, taping off TV, you consider that stealing?
I don't.
The NFL did.
Would
It
you
was a
download
big
a
to-do.
car?
Yeah, I wish I could. What my parents did when they would copy VHS tapes from Blockbuster, yes, clearly a case of theft, although piracy, not quite as bad as normal theft, because you're not stealing the tape. The tape goes back to where it came from. I understand the problem with piracy, but I will say that I don't think it's quite as bad as normal theft. But taping off TV, that's a whole nother ball of wax. I don't know. I don't think we're going to get to the bottom of this ethical dilemma today, but
Copyright lawyers, if you're listening.
I don't know the results of it, but there was a huge lawsuit with the NFL about VCRs and people taping the games.
Why would you want to watch it again?
I think it's if you couldn't be there to watch it. So, Kate, we're going to watch a movie that I had watched many times as a child from a homemade taped off TV tape, because it's a made-for-TV movie that I don't think ever even got released. You couldn't rent it at Blockbuster. So luckily, my mom or dad taped this for me. I don't know why. Off TV in 1996, and I watched it every year for a while. I have not seen it in years now.
Oh, excellent.
I'm curious, but I watched it a lot and I really enjoyed it. It's called Christmas Every Day. Are you familiar with this movie or the story it's based on?
No, but is it Groundhog Day for kids?
Correct. And it's Groundhog Day.
Is Groundhog Day just Groundhog Day for kids? Is Groundhog Day a kids movie?
I've never seen Groundhog Day, have you?
No. We'll have to watch it for Groundhog Day.
Yeah, maybe. So, Kate, our story begins in 1892 when William Dean Howells published the short story Christmas Every Day. Right? A kid wishes it was Christmas every day. I haven't read the story, but I'm pretty sure from what I remember about the movie, the point is that you learn that it's only special because it happens once a year. You should live your mundane life the rest of the year. Those days shouldn't be nice. That's what makes this one special.
Go work in this factory, 8-year-olds. It's 1892.
Basically.
On Christmas, maybe you'll get an orange.
So, this in the bottom of your stocking, which is really just your socks. So.
Yeah, surely you wouldn't want an orange every day. It'd just be too indulgent.
So, they made a cartoon version of this short story in the 80s, I believe, but then in 1996, the writers Stephen Alex and Nancy Silvers wrote this made-for-TV movie version. It was directed by Larry Pierce. Weird career, but he was an old man. He's still alive. I think he's 90 now, but he was an older man by the time 96 came around. But he had directed the film One Potato, Two Potato in 1964, which is the first movie to deal with interracial marriage. He beat Guess Who's Coming to Dinner by 3 years, and it was Academy Award nominated. So he had a big, career in the 60s.
For Larry.
And by the 90s, he's directing what I imagine is going to be a pretty low quality made-for-TV movie, Christmas Every Day. As much as I want to honor my childhood self and say it's great, I'm not so sure it's going to be great. It stars Eric Von Detten. Do you remember Eric Von Detten?
Brink!
Yes, he's Brink. He's the kid in it, the main kid. It was made for the Family Channel, which from 1990 to 1997 was the Family Channel. Then it turned into the Fox Family Channel, then the ABC Family Channel, and now it's Freeform.
Now it just shows Harry Potter 24/7, and then it just shows Christmas specials.
Correct.
For 15 days longer than you need to show Christmas specials.
Yeah, I agree.
Excellent.
Yeah, so it's one of those movies, one of those made-for-TV, what would now be a Freeform original, but at the time was the Family Channel, and it premiered on December 1st, 1996. ABC Family made a new version of this in 2006 called Christmas Do-Over, so they kind of shelved this and remade it themselves just 10 short years later. So, like I said, I watched this a lot. I really liked this tape. The problem is, my memory of me watching this is that I didn't understand the message at all. I was like, yeah, I wish it was Christmas every day. I did not take away. Maybe I didn't get to the end of the tape, but I did not take from this that, you shouldn't want this. I wanted it bad.
You absolutely just couldn't cherish one day a year.
Correct. I love the magical aspect of this. So let's watch and see if it's any good.
Fire it up.
I hate Christmas. Hope we never have another one.
Shh. Santa might hear you, and then he might not come again next year.
Yeah. Well, I got news for you, Sarah. There's no such thing as Santa Claus, okay? It's just some stupid lie parents make up to keep you acting good all year.
You're wrong. I asked for a doll, and I got one.
Dolls are for babies. When are you just gonna grow up and get a life? I asked Santa Claus for a jump shot. I didn't get one. What does that tell you?
Santa doesn't give jump shots. You have to practice.
Be logical, Sarah. You really think that one guy can go to millions of houses and deliver thousands of presents in one single night? Come on, even you're not that stupid.
You're lying. Santa's real, and Christmas is the best day of the year.
Yeah, well, think about what happened on this Christmas. Uncle David came, and he decided to bring a value mall to Greenwood Falls. Do you know what that means? That means that Dad's gonna lose the store, and we'll have to move out, and nothing will ever be the same again. And then on top of that, I gotta clean out the garage for the rest of Christmas vacation.
None of that's ever gonna happen.
You love Christmas so much. You better wish it was Christmas every day. Because after tomorrow, everything changes. Our lives are ruined.
Fine, I wish it was Christmas every day.
Yeah, good luck.
Wish it was Christmas every day.
Just go to sleep, Sarah.
Say you wish it was Christmas every day.
No, it's stupid.
Say you wish it was Christmas every day.
Fine, and will you go to sleep?
Yes.
Fine. I wish you were Christmas every day.
Who's Robert Hayes?
Oh, Robert Hayes is the guy from Airplane. Like the main guy. They're like, I have
That's
a
a
drinking
weird
problem.
choice.
He's the dad.
It looks like they live in like a post-industrial town. Like clearly they're in the Rust Belt. This is middle America. You can just leave your bike unlocked and there's a nativity everywhere. So his small town general store owning dad was like, hey, go sweep the floor. And he was like, I already did it, Dad. This isn't my idea of having a life. Like, this is a pretty intense father-son relationship.
It's the first minute of the movie, too.
This dad is just trying to keep his small town general store afloat. And he's like, son, could you please make a delivery so that we can pay our heating bill? And this kid is like, I already made a delivery, Dad. I made one already. God, this kid is the worst.
He's complaining about literally everything.
Oh, so he's running around with a petition against, like, building a Walmart in their town. So...
This kid's probably like, I would love a Walmart here, Dad!
Dad, I want a Walmart, Dad! Why are all these kids playing basketball? It's Christmas Eve. Oh my god, this mom is the quintessential 90s mom. Look at the hair,
Whoa.
the earrings, the turtleneck, and the sweater.
Alright, that was a good moment. He tripped falling down the stairs on Christmas morning, and his dad videotaping it goes,
If you think that your dad hasn't done that.
This ungrateful kid unwrapping his presents angrily.
He's like, oh, thanks for the basketball, Dad. I never want to play again. All right, so it's the brother who's trying to bring the Super Value Mart.
Yeah, Eric Von Ditten's uncle, I guess, has something to do with the destruction of this town.
Is this a Christmas movie about the evils of capitalism?
So I'm confused because, yeah, the point of this is like, it's this old style of patriotism that's like, we don't need value malls and Walmarts in our towns. We need small business.
Main Street,
But I
not
feel
Wall
like-
Street.
I feel like the people who would have bought into this message nowadays would be like, I love Walmart. But the
When will
town's-
these kids stop playing basketball?
It's Christmas
Day.
It is true. Why aren't they with their families?
Why is this whole town participating in a jelly bean
Because
contest?
they're so poor. So here's the problem, and I don't think this movie is presenting this in a nuanced way, but bringing them all actually will help them all, because they'll all have jobs at the mall. They'll just be minimum wage jobs with no benefits.
Yes, it's all about experiencing the same things that your parents experienced.
God forbid
that is truly
your
what
children
makes a life.
have a slightly different experience than you. No, put them in the same pageant you were in.
What is like his enunciations?
Uncle David came. Christmas sucks.
It's a lot. I feel like Eric Von Ditten's hair is like real dirty. Look at it.
Why is he going to bed with so much product in his hair? Is it in his contract that he can't be seen on screen without product in his hair?
Why aren't the parents intervening while their kids are just screaming at each other?
All right, so they accidentally wished upon a shooting star that it's Christmas every day. This is shocking. I'm surprised they went full on Santa's not real in this kid's movie. So that means that by the end of this movie, for this to be a kid's movie, they're going to have to prove that Santa's real also.
I don't know, Eric Von Detten. Maybe you could act a little more grateful the second time around.
It might take till like the 10th time
Oh,
around.
Christ.
He's a slow learner.
Okay, Dad, if this is about last night, some kind of punishment, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to ruin the pageant. I'll never do it again. I'm sorry, Dad.
What are you talking about? Merry Christmas, Mr. Chalmers.
What's merry about it? I hate Christmas.
Molly baked you some Christmas cookies. I'll have Sarah bring them over to you.
Yeah? Fine. Just don't forget to remind that brother of yours that we're not letting him back into our town just to destroy us.
What's happening, Dad? Why did he just say that again?
What are you talking about?
What's going on? Am I on America's Funniest Home Videos or something? Or Candid Camera?
What are you talking about?
Okay. All right. I get you. Where's the camera?
What are you talking about?
Could they stop saying, what are you talking about? Every character has said, what are you talking about? There's 15 other ways that they could ask. I feel like as a parent, I'd be like, I spent 9 months turning food into you. For you to behave like this. Maybe these parents should actually listen to their child. Because I feel like he's saying some pretty distressing things. And they're like, oh, I know, sweetie. Christmas has come again.
It does feel quick. A lot of people in this town are delusional.
Yeah, the mom was like, oh, yeah, I have some concerns about his mental state. And the doctor's like, I see this all the time. I mean, I guess. And imagine, 2016, these are the same people who are going to vote against their own interests. So they are pretty delusional. They're like, oh, if I make over $400,000 a year, I'll get so much taxes. If you don't understand how taxation works, you're not making $400,000 a year or more. God, these 90s fashions are just not good. Eric Von Detten's going to lose that eye. This is like for a kid who will watch anything. Like, you have no discerning taste.
I gotta say,
You got no movie taste buds.
currently, not hating it.
I mostly hate it. Okay, so now he is watching some kung fu movies on Christmas, which is probably what we'll be doing this Christmas.
Ooh.
Since we're just gonna be alone. What is that Joseph wearing on his feet? Looks like he has 2 potatoes on his feet. Oh, he's replaced it with something even worse than water,
Oh,
which
what is
appears
that?
to be
Chocolate milk?
toxic sludge. Ah, so he's f***ed up the jelly beans. So part of his best Christmas ever.
I'll just bleep it.
Part of his best Christmas ever was messing with the jelly bean jar so that his bully didn't win.
So his bully doesn't get that much needed check that probably is going to help his family pay like the heating bill. Now he stole his uncle's car, which I guess has been fixed somehow already. Does he have a driver's license?
No, he's 13. He
Yep.
is now joyriding.
And Denise is all about it.
Diane?
Whatever her name is.
Yeah, it's
Clarice.
Diane. Oh my god, her cats are gonna eat her.
Oh, Mrs. Fitzpatrick. She's eating the cat food.
I think Mrs. Fitzpatrick might need a wellness check. Yeah, this is great. I love a good Christmas family conflict.
Why did I watch this as a kid?
I don't think you ever finished this movie.
Yeah, I don't...
Is that possible?
It's
that you've
very,
only watched like the first
very
20
possible.
minutes and then
Well, no.
imagined what Christmas every day would be like, and then you had to go
Yeah.
play with like an RC car or something.
God, I love a good RC car.
There's this mom reevaluating her life choices, thinking she could have gone to art school, you know, had a semester in Paris, met a man named Henri, be living in Paris right now, have a corner cafe that knows her name and her order, speaking French, eating croissant every day, you know?
Who's Henri?
Nothing. Gotta go. First of all, the dad knows that Mrs. Fitzpatrick is so impoverished that she can't afford to buy both cat food and tuna.
Mm-hmm.
So, instead of helping this woman and maybe saying like, hey, Mr. Mayor, maybe we need to get Mrs. Fitzpatrick hooked up with some social services like food stamps, he just switches the labels on the tuna and the cat food, thereby selling the cat food under the label of tuna to someone else.
Yeah. He's like, son, you need to understand our political views here. We can't have a mega mall, but we also can't have a social safety net. We're against a lot of things here. Tried to give her a job at my store, but she was too slow sweeping, so I fired her.
She was too old. She was much too old. Is that a velvet painting of a wolf behind him?
Yeah, this movie's a bummer.
Yeah, babe, I don't think you remember this movie. Oh, it's the cuckoo clock
Wow.
from before his parents had kids.
Wow.
What a romantic gift.
Incredible.
If you got me a cuckoo clock, I would tell you to get the heck out. Sometimes you say things in a fight that you can never take back, son. Destroys a family forever. Why do you think I live alone? the dad using The Secret? He's like,
Son,
just picture the ball going in.
you need to will it into existence.
All Diane had to do was go to the Lost and Found this whole time?
Yeah.
You dumb bunny. So he learned not to be a self-absorbed punk. Excellent.
Incredible. I definitely didn't get this far in the movie.
No, you
I never
definitely
learned
did
that
not.
lesson.
You got fun Christmas every day. Get present many time. Eat turkey. Turkey, turkey, turkey. Do the people in this town only know one song?
What is this now?
It's asbestos. It's asbestos. Get out of the church hall. It's full of asbestos. It looks a lot like asbestos. I don't think the aunt and uncle have kissed on the lips since JC was born.
You certainly couldn't come to our house looking the way you do.
You disgusting crone. Get out of here.
So yeah, he invited the older lady who eats her cat food over
The
for Christmas dinner.
Evil, scary town hermit.
No, but she
Who
was
just is
like,
poor.
but my hair and clothes. And then he had his aunt come make her over, which I guess is nice. But
Yeah, but you know what would be really helpful is if he could help her sign up for, I don't know, maybe some supplemental nutrition assistance.
So the real Santa Claus is outside because this movie doesn't have enough going on.
Careful what you wish for, you little Oh, oh, oh. Do you think the snow is radioactive from like the shut down chemical plants in their town? This movie was about an hour and 20 minutes too long.
This was the best Christmas ever, wasn't it?
I was very proud of you two yesterday. And you seemed to enjoy Christmas this year more than you have since you were a little boy. What was different this year?
I guess I finally just got it.
Got what?
Well, Christmas. You know, the meaning of it. Us being here together, appreciating this.
I can't wait till next Christmas.
364 more days till the most perfect day in the world.
Don't you just wish that it could be Christmas every day of the year?
I want to know what you thought here.
I didn't hate it. I mean, it's a made-for-TV movie, so it has that kind of energy to it, that, like, kind of low-energy, cheaply made vibe to it. It's a little cheesy. It's a lot cheesy. I'm still a sucker for, like, the magic time loop of this movie. It's I think... I'm not in a rush to watch it. I really don't think I need to watch it for another, 10 years, and then I can feel nostalgic about it again from childhood, but...
I don't think we're ever going to watch this again.
No, I'm sure we won't.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
It wasn't amazing, but it definitely was interesting. It wasn't my least favorite thing that I've seen all year, I don't think. It was fine. I feel I'm very mellow about it because I knew not to expect the world from this. You know?
I feel like you did not get past the first 20 minutes.
Yeah, I don't remember the ending at all, or most
so
of
I think you got Christmas every day, fun, presents.
Yes.
Hang out.
Well, I do remember, that he learns... I did get far enough to remember that it's okay, he's going to crash into the garage, so he learns how to deal with that, which I thought was kind of interesting. That part's... It'd be nice to be able to relive certain days to fix mistakes, obviously, but, I never got to the end, obviously, never learned the lesson, but it was more depressing than I expected, which I guess a lot of Christmas movies are, but, it's you're dealing with, all these people's... There's the lady who has the horrible life where, she can't afford to buy food for herself and eats the cat food. The uncle obviously is regretting his life decisions on his quest for wealth and at the expense of his time with his family. The dad is worried that they're going to have to, their house will get foreclosed on because their town is dying. There's a lot going on here. Honestly, though, by not opening the mall in the town, they're just stalling the collapse of the town by a few years.
They're just kicking the can down the road.
At least the mall would have brought jobs. Not that I'm pro opening the mall, but...
Pro-mall. He's pro-mall. He wouldn't have signed the petition.
Now when the things go out of business, they're not even going to be able to, get other jobs.
All right, kids.
We've thought about this movie and talked about this movie enough. I'm ready to banish it from our lives for
me too.
a few years, maybe forever. Tell us what we should watch next. Tune in next week for another holiday movie or show. I'm not sure what's next week yet, but send us suggestions for what we should watch after the holidays. To Not-Stalgia@AOL.com via email. Send us a voice message through Anchor or click the link in our episode description to do that. Contact us on social media or just go to our website, www.notstalgia.org. And then just play this episode on loop again and again and again.
You are watching the new Family Channel, a division of International Family Entertainment, a publicly owned company listed as FAM on the New York Stock Exchange. Thanks for joining us.